Hello guys, welcome to Nerd Fest with the Geeky! Yeah! Okay, so this is, if you haven't seen the last episode, go into my playlist, it's gonna be on Nerd Fest. So this is Nerd Fest number 2, and I actually got some interesting things to talk to you guys about. So let me start with the Batman images. I saw a couple of them. There's 2 of them in particular that stood out to me. It was just Batman with his armor suit and facing Superman, just looking at each other. And I thought that was just intimidating, saying these two are actually going to have a face down, they're going to beat each other up, and there's no joking in this thing. It's not going to be like one of those animated movies DC comes out with, like Batman versus Robin, where they have like literally 2 minutes of fighting, and then they're like all made up. I want them have that couple minutes of boil time where or just like, yeah, this idiot, I hate him, and then just freaking clash out. Don't waste 90 minutes of, you know, oh yeah, I hate this prick, this guy sucked. I want them to fight at least 3 times and make them epic. The director, Zack Snyder, he did say this is a Batman v Superman movie. These two will fight each other. So that gives me confidence there is going to be, I think, 3 with a small battle. And I think Batman's going to lose 1 of them, and then Superman's going to lose 2 of them. Because, you know, that's how the comics work. I don't agree with it, because I think Superman will kick the crap out of Batman any day of the week. But, you know, whatever. So, and in the next image, the thing from Entertainment Weekly, and you get to see the Trinity, supposedly, together with Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. So that tells me that Wonder Woman actually has a big part in this. So what does this mean? I think she's going to be in the film for a good 30 to 40 minutes. If the rumors are true, which I think they are, where Doomsday shows up at the end of the movie, like halfway marker or stuff like that, because I think that first half of the movie, they're going to have Batman and Superman actually clashing it out, and there's going to be like a side story with, I don't know, Lex Luthor and LexCorp doing something, and then somehow he creates Doomsday or something like that, and then Doomsday raises hell, and then Wonder Woman notices this problem. And then Batman and Superman realize this problem too. And then, but Wonder Woman tries to stop them to fight to help her stop that beast, Doomsday. So that's what I think is going to happen. If that's what happens, it's predictable, but it's going to be awesome. Because if Doomsday is in this movie, it's going to be awesome. But I would prefer him to have his own movie, but Doomsday. So I just hope they introduce him later in other films, because they can reintroduce him. Because I forget, it was an animated movie where there was an army of Doomsdays. They could do that, and it'll be freaking awesome. Some Deadpool news. The first still of Deadpool came out. What do I think of it? It's nothing much. It's just him standing next to whatever that thing is. And in other news with Deadpool, because the image was just like whatever. A lot of people were freaking out about it. I'm like, okay, whatever. It's just an image. But then I went to Superhero Daily, and Superhero Daily said that he talked to the director and all that stuff, and they said it's going to be a hard R, and they said it's going to be the only superhero film that's been a hard R, and I was like, what about Blade? What about that stuff? But then they mentioned what they have in this movie. They're going to have strip clubs, dive bars, they're going to have crappy apartments, there's going to be gore, swearing, so this movie is going to be freaking awesome. I cannot wait for this movie. Because now they're not shying away from it. Because they knew this was going to be R the whole time. Because they're not shying away from it. And then I like how one of the comments the guy said, he's like, yeah, this is a hard R. And there's going to be filthy apartments. Unlike that shiny universe of X-Men. I love how he put it. That he's saying, yeah, you know, X-Men is a nice high-tech place where everything is like wonderful. Deadpool just lives in this crappy apartment. And just like wherever he lives. I think it's like New York City, somewhere like that. And it's going to be awesome to see him. It's going to be like the video game. If you played the video game is awesome. So if it's like that, which I hope it is, thumbs up. In other news, with more Marvel news, Daredevil Season 2 is coming soon. I hope soon. I think it's going to come out 2016. There's some problems coming out with Iron Fist. Some Iron Fist problems coming out. But they said, yeah, they're trying to develop his own TV show, but they said it's not going to come out probably till 2016, 2017, so there's no worries. So this is just interesting, because I knew they were going to try to make an Iron Fist movie. Not movie, TV show. And I'm like, oh my god, they're actually doing it. So they're actually doing the Defenders or whatever on thing it is. It's got Daredevil, Luke Cage, and Punisher, and those guys are going to become a team, and I want to see how they create Iron Fist, because I've seen him in the animated Spider-Man series, and I want to see how they make him dark, because I can always see how they make the Punisher dark, I can see how they make Daredevil dark, I can see how they make the others dark, but Iron Fist, he's just like a mellow guy that just does mojo. Well, I can see it, because technically Iron Fist is like Daredevil, except not blind. And he has Iron Fist, I think. I don't know too much about, Iron Fist, other than he's a kung fu master. In AntMan news, Michael Pena has been getting a lot of praise in his role. And I only seen him like a couple times in the trailers. And he's just holding a gun, running. And he's, another scene when Ant-Man turns into Ant-Man. And he freaks out and stuff like that. So I don't know his role, but a lot of people, a lot of critics are praising that he's awesome in this movie. He's probably his best movie of all time. I don't know much about Michael Pena. I did see him in Tower Heist, and I just thought of him to be this goofy guy, this comedian that doesn't play or act really well. But he's probably one of those comedians that has an acting talent. So I'm really surprised. And Ant-Man overall has been getting a lot of praise. Not just about Michael Pena, but about the tone, the pacing, everything has been getting a lot of praise with this movie. So if you are still hating on this movie, you're just trying to find ways to hate this movie, okay? Freaking relax. It's going to be a good movie. Sit back, have some popcorn, watch a freaking good movie, and I'm going to enjoy the hell out of this movie. Now that I talked about all my nerd stuff, I have an announcement to make. I will be going on vacation from the 6th all the way to, I think, the 29th. So, yeah, I think I'm going to be able to have internet access on my phone, because I think I'm going to get turned off. I'm not 100% sure, but if I do get it turned on and left on and stuff like that, I will make sure I'll post almost every day, maybe weekly, to introduce you guys what I've been doing, and I'll have some recordings with some friends that I'll make. I'm not going with my mom or my brothers with this organization called People to People. It's just a bunch of students and stuff like that who get nominated and stuff like that, and then they go to another country with a bunch of other kids who they never met and stuff like that, and they go with a couple teachers they never met, and then they make some new friends. So I only have one friend from the last year, because I went last year. So I have one friend from last year, and this group looks very interesting, but I don't think there's going to be anyone topping last year, because I have a lot of crazy stories. Maybe I'll share it in another video, guys. But yeah, that's my announcement. So hopefully, if I have my phone on, I'll keep on posting to you guys, telling you what country I'm in and what city I'm in, tell you what I saw and stuff like that. So thank you for watching, guys, and hopefully I get to have my phone and all that stuff, so I can keep on talking to you guys from Instagram for life. So I don't know what I don't know what the problem is. I don't know what law I broke of theirs, and I wish I did know, but I just can't. And what the hell did I break with my last account? I haven't been on there for ages. I do go on there from time to time. The last thing I posted was something for my past dog who passed away a couple months ago, and so I don't know what I broke there.